I remember when we did the worlds, and I mean, he was looking flat, and then he came back to the evening show, and I mean, this guy was huge. He said he had steak, like a lot of stuff with sodium, but he didn't have no water, and he filled out good. And I mean, if he'd have came in that way in the pre-judging, he would have probably, well, he wouldn't have beat me, but he would have probably placed higher. So everybody's body acts different. So my advice is just basically just stick with the game plan. If you plan to do something like that, try it when you're not going to compete.
Exactly. Do your own pre-run up to a show when you're not competing. Test and evaluate how your body reacts to certain things. To touch lightly on that, it's a concept that once you're sodium depleted on the actual day, if you add a sodium meal and you know exactly how much to take in, it can actually enhance your appearance. Right. But then if you overspill, you're going to blow it.
So for example, did Kofi do that on purpose?
Kofi is a doctor.
So he knew that by doing that it would...
Okay, well, let me share this little funny story. Well, after the pre-judging, he figured he wasn't going to do well, so he was like, what the hell? I'm going to eat. But he came back looking better. So it was by, I think, by the stage.
I need you to understand one thing. Once you start competing, even your best friend, you all do everything together, but when you go that close to a show, everybody has their own little bag of tricks, you know. Yeah. You don't share that.
So what factors would make most people look flat or, you know?
Okay, if you're on the carb, like for example, there's a concept in getting ready where you totally carb deplete and then you start recarbing. If you do not know your timing and you're on the fed, obviously you're not going to fill out as full as you should be. 1, 2, although you're taking water away, you still have to, although that's the concept, you still have to take in a certain amount of liquid because obviously the muscle is not going to be pumped if you're totally dehydrated. So there's a lot of little things that can throw you off. Your body is super sensitive during that week, so you can actually look in the mirror, go for a walk, come back and look in the mirror and see something totally different.
And then the other thing that I touched on earlier on before is like overtraining too much. When you pump it too much and then you go up stage, you're going to tend to flatten out because you're already pumping.
I'm sorry, one more question.
Sure.
What about like working out like the day or two before? Is that going to affect anything?
The day before the contest?
Yeah.
Usually that week of, you probably just want to relax and if anything, just keep on posing as opposed to pumping up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just do a lot of posing.
Almost a 3 to 4 days out, you're not lifting anymore, you're just posing.
What about cardio?
Well, that depends too. If you feel that you need to tighten up a little bit more, you can throw in a little bit of cardio.
Okay.
So, you know, that depends on what you're looking at. Right. All right. Are you ready? So, basically, what we were touching on is the process of being ready. So, and
know what class you went through.
yeah, but being ready is also being not just physically but mentally ready. You know, you want to go out there with that mindset that you know you're gonna do good, everybody's a winner, and that you're gonna have fun. That's the bottom line. I mean, there's I think like 1 or 2 contests where it was like there's a guy, you know, your ego's gonna kick in a little bit. You want to go out there and win, and then you know when it doesn't happen or when things don't go your way, you know, you tend to kind of like it throws everything off. So you just want to go out there with that mindset that no matter what happens, you're gonna have fun. Do your best and, you know, represent your hard work.
Always remember one thing. The fact that you were able to actually bring your body to that level to go on stage, win or lose, you're a winner because you would not have looked that well at any other time in your life. So the fact that you're already there, you're a winner.
On stage, know your number.
Well, basically, some people, although they have the number on them, they keep forgetting what the number was. So you were there, the judges are calling this number and giving you an instruction, but you're not moving because you forgot what your number is. And then one of the handlers would have to come and actually physically tap you and probably wake you up and
Me and Hugh and Jamel Keels were fortunate enough to be the only 3 in the Atlantic Championships for the pros. We were judged gold, blue, and red because all of us, we didn't have our numbers on. We just totally forgot.
Yeah, so when you're on that stage, just kind of like get the pizzas and the bagels out of your mind and just think about that number.
Yeah.
All right. Line up in order. You know what? Sometimes that will the stage and then the noise, that will kind of throw you up. It's kind of hard to hear when you're on stage. You know, I don't know if you guys ever had trouble hearing like the judges calling.
Basically, but there's a lot of people backstage who'll be calling your number, lining you up, middleweights up, bantamweights up, heavyweights up. I mean, we want to get everything, the show running as smooth as possible. Everybody will be backstage looking for your number. You're back there pumping up, you got your headphones on, sometimes you don't hear anybody yelling your number. You're in your zone, you're pumping up, you don't hear anybody calling your number, but everybody, you'll line up in order. You know, hopefully, you know, you'll be pumped up, carved up, ready to go, oiled up, ready to pose down, be in line, be ready. Line up in order.
Stay focused. Stay focused at all times, because invariably that may have been your first experience in front of such a large audience. All is well, and then finally, there you are in just your little underwear, under the floodlights, and you're overwhelmed, huh? And you forgot for a brief moment how to interpret English. So you're hearing your name and number, but it doesn't make sense.
Right. It's kind of like the what I call it the merry-go-round effect. It's like, I mean, you guys used the merry-go-round before when you were younger, right? It's like everything's just going around and around, and you're just waiting to jump on. It's just your mind's not into it, you know. You just gotta wait for that right moment, and once you jump on, it all flows from there. So, you know, as Hugh said, stay focused.